Yeah, this one bites. Woof. Okay, until we meet again, Vikings. Meanwhile, we're still first in the division. Keep in mind. Yeah. All right, on to the show.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
Well, what's poppin'? It's your man Clubboy Bales, and for some reason we still can't beat the Vikings, but okay, I guess it was on the road, and I'm not going to be too upset about it, because first off, the Vikings, as being 4-5 before this game, really shouldn't have been 4-5. I know they're a way better team than what we've seen. They've lost to a lot of good teams in close competition, and I was literally looking at this game as another tough game. Yeah, obviously, this is a very tough place to play. I've played in that stadium multiple times, and it's crazy. So obviously Minnesota, they had a big lead. You know, they had it going. Their offense was really dominant. As the loss to really Whitney Merciless and Rashawn Gary not in this game really caused the pass rush to not really become a problem. We got to Cousins a couple of times. I think we only sacked him like twice, but regardless, this was just too tough because, you know, I thought I could have saw a lot more things happening, but everything just seemed to really work, and the Vikings really just were prepared, and they really had it ready for us. Our defense was really great the past 3 weeks, and not having those guys, I think, really put the stakes up. Obviously, we replaced, Eric Stokes just really did the best he could, but Justin Jefferson is just too dang good. I don't really think there was really anything that he else could do. But obviously, Minnesota has a top offense. Their defense obviously is the only issue, which is the reason why the Packers came back and actually took the lead for a little bit. This was an interesting game. We fell in, and then we kind of came through and started coming back, and yeah, it was all right. But I'm not going to be too upset because the thing that is most important is we are still winning the division. We still are up. We have a 3-game lead, and it doesn't matter. We still got to play them one more time. It's at home on Sunday Night Football. It's probably like one of last week's, but that should be a great game. But, you know, they have to face our crowd, and you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to be too upset about this, but this, as I said, I even said in my prediction video, Minnesota's winning. I said that. And why? Because people are overlooking them. So another reason why we lost this game is because we scored too quickly. So we went down the field and we scored a touchdown, which was pretty dope. And then Minnesota went down the field. We looked like we were going to stop them. And then all of a sudden, Jefferson somehow got free and scored a touchdown. Like, literally, a guy drilled Cousins. And then all of a sudden, the ball just still went in his direction, and then Stokes, for some reason, just seems to always get lost whenever he's guarding someone who's really good, and then that just was too much. He's a rookie. I'm not going to get down on him. No. And then he scores. Very next play, we score a touchdown. 75-yard touchdown to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That tied the game, and then pretty much after that, Minnesota had so much time left, I was just sitting there like, if they get in field goal range, they're just going to burn the clock, and it's over. Well, it just didn't matter to me. I'm like, I don't think it really had anything to do with anything. Looking at the stat line, I'll say if the game would have won, Rodgers would have won MVP, because that was a very MVP-like performance by Rodgers today. 23 out of 33, 485 yards, 4 touchdowns. He was only sacked twice for 13 yards. And he had a quarterback rating of 150-something, I don't know. But not bad. And then 2 carries for 21 yards. On the ground game, A.J. Dillon, he had 11 carries for 53 yards and 6 catches for 44 yards. That's pretty good. I'll say that's pretty good. Leading receiver was Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He had 4 catches for 123 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, 7 catches for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. Equinemius St. Brown, 2 for 43. Josiah DeGuara had 2 catches for 37 yards and his first career touchdown. That was pretty good for him. No interceptions on both teams. Devondre Campbell and Darnell Savage both led the team in tackles today. Obviously, Campbell has been such a dominant force, and Savage also had a good game. Obviously, the only other thing I have to get to is on the ensuing drive that the Vikings scored their game-winning field goal, Darnell Savage almost picked the ball off. He was so close. Now, everybody is saying, ooh, the refs purposely did this and all this crap, and I'm just seeing it all over in the comments. No, the ball hit the ground. I even said it right away when I even said when they went to commercial break, I even said, I can't believe they're not reviewing this. The ball clearly hit the ground, and I even saw that. So, yeah, you know what? You can all say and disagree with me that that's a clean interception. I don't think it was. That is what I stand with the call. I think that is the right call. So I can't really say anything about it. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Kirk Cousins, 24 out of 35, 441 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook on the ground had 22 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown, as well as 3 catches for 29 yards. Justin Jefferson, 8 catches for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Adam Thielen, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 3 for 35 and a couple little catches for everybody else. Eric Kendricks had 10 total tackles. Anthony Barr had 9. And everybody else seemed to really get some good work against the Packers. So this was really a game that Packers could have won, but I think because the Packers scored too quickly, it resulted in the Vikings easily getting down the field in the red zone and easily getting a chip shot field goal to win the game off of Greg Joseph. I was kind of hoping he'd choke, but I mean, it just kind of was like I couldn't really care less. We still have the division and our clutches, and there's still a lot of games left to be played. And I think the best thing to do is focus, because we're going home. And we're playing We're going home and we're playing the St. Louis Rams in a big match. Rams haven't been themselves lately, but who knows, honestly, what'll happen. But we saw some really crazy upsets and games that almost could have been upsets. I mean, this was pretty much upset city week. I mean, I've never seen the amount of games that have been pretty crazy as it was. The Bears almost upset the Ravens. The Ravens came through and won with backup Tyler Huntley. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bears fans. I really feel bad for you at this point. The Lions, with backup Tim Boyle, almost beat the Browns. The Browns still survived. The Browns are a terrible team this year. I don't know what the heck's going on with them. The Texans upset the Titans. That's pretty big. And the Jets almost beat the Dolphins. That's another almost huge upset. Washington beat the Panthers. I'm not going to really say that's an upset, but welcome back, Cam Newton. The Eagles upset the Saints. The Colts upset the Bills. How about Jonathan Taylor? Oh my, Jonathan Taylor. I wish you were still at Wisconsin. I love Braylon Allen. I obviously like that guy, but Jonathan Taylor, 5 total touchdowns. Are you kidding me, man? That's insane. But congrats on another great win. Tonight's matchup is Steelers-Chargers on Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a great game. And honestly, I think we just got to be more optimistic. That was a great performance by Rodgers, but this one bites, but it's okay. I'm not going to be too upset about it. We still have a 3-game lead in the division over the Vikings, and hopefully it does not really do much. Let's just keep hoping for the best, because, we got coming weeks, so Rams, we got to prepare for the Rams at home. Obviously, we've been really dominant at home, so I feel like this game could have probably been very different if we were at home. So let's just hope for the best, and it's okay. It's all right. I'm not upset about this. Not going to be upset about this. We're still 8-3. That's the good thing to keep in mind. Anyways, enjoy some more football. The Bears lost and choked to a backup quarterback. and that's a good thing I can say because the Bears still suck. But the Vikings pretty much are the competition in our division, but I think being 5-5, the Vikings I think will lose more games because they have a tough schedule, but we'll see what happens, honestly. So anyways, it's your man Club Boy Bales. Stay tuned for more updates. And as always, go Pack Go. Let's move on and let this loss not affect us. Go Pack Go. We'll see you next time.